A 40-year-old single father of 5, Emmanuel Atido, has been handed a 7-year prison sentence for defiling a 10-year-old girl. The inmate was convicted on his own plea of guilt, had already served 4 years in remand. He was sentenced at the Justice for All court sitting at Ankaful prisons at Cape Coast in the Central Region. Meanwhile, 4 other inmates have been discharged.
This charge includes this man who had spent 8 years in remand at the Ankaful prison for allegedly raping his employer, an elderly woman. Mr. Abubakar Dagati told the media his accuser never made it to any of his court sessions or to the police station since his detention. Mr. Dagati was in tears when he was told his liberty had been granted. 3 others who were remanded on narcotic charges were also freed. A physically challenged inmate, Kwabna Ibu, who is charged with rape, told the court he, together with his fetish friend, came to the conclusion that the only way of breaking a blood covenant between the victim and her boyfriend was for him to rape her, hence the act. His lawyer was appalled by his confession and declined to move the motion in court. The court also heard from a 40-year-old inmate, Emmanuel Atido, who was handed a 7-year jail term after admitting to defiling a 10-year-old girl that he carried out the act under the influence of alcohol.
What we are not too happy about is the number of rape cases and defilement that keep on increasing.
The application for bail variation for a Nigerian, Chinedu Obed, who was granted bail 2 years ago, and a Fulani herdsman charged for stealing cattle was refused by the court. Another inmate who has been on remand since 2015 for manslaughter was admitted to bail in a sum of 20,000 Ghana cedis with one surety to be justified.
The total of what we did at the Winneba and Ankaful and X prisons is as follows. So 4 were discharged, 1 was convicted and imprisoned, 11 were granted bail, 9 applications for bail were refused, 9 applications were struck out, and 1 was referred for psychiatric treatment. And the total number of applications which were dealt with today is 29.
The Justice for All program is a special in-prison court sitting that hears cases of remand and prison inmates whose trial have been unnecessarily delayed. The exercise is also to decongest the various prisons across the country.